okay, about her companies. And I'm going to tell you about her companies, because at some point my brother also went and worked in their company and he didn't know. And I told her to fire my brother. I said, please don't involve my brother in this. At least fire my brother and find my dad employment. And that's what they did. And they got my dad employment, and my dad was so excited. He didn't know. He didn't know what we had done. Yeah, so now she explained that to me, and I started now fearing. Fear entered me. I'm like, with Majini, with people that are not people, because people have been hearing of stories of those things at the coast, people that half fish, half human, and they think it's just stories, but these things are real. These beings exist.
So when you entered into that world, you saw that it was like a maze, like a place full of corridors.
It's full of corridors and full of departments, and it's a very busy place, and a place where many people are enslaved, especially
so
the
you
men.
saw many beings there,
enslaved
many men there.
Yes, many enslaved men. Now we go to reality. She's now taking me to where the mother is. I saw a mother sitting in a pool. I will not say it is a small swimming pool like the ones that we are used to. When we say a pool, a person can imagine a small swimming pool. But a pool in that like where we were is a world, but that looks like a pool because it's partitioned. It's the partition place that I saw water. And there's this being that is half fish and half human sitting in that water, and the tail flows all the way from where she is at the end to where we were. So she would even flap the tail and splash some water on the daughter. Now,
how big was that room?
It wasn't a room. The whole place, because it's covered, it's under. It may appear like it's a house or it's a room, but it's beyond a house. It's so huge. It's a wide place. It has many departments. It has many places you can go, and you can be in the same place and not even see each other because it's a big world under there. Like there are factories, there are laboratories,
So it's like a huge cave?
Yes. And everything is like, as I explained, everything is like in rocks. It's made out of rocks and dust.
What is the general color in that?
You know the color of the rocks? Brownish and grayish and greenish. That's the color there. And the greenish is for the water plants. Because those beings also have herbs. They manufacture cosmetics and they manufacture herbs. And I'm going to explain in details what they manufacture there and how they function both there and here. So, see, she tells me this is my mom. What scared me the most is not even just seeing a being who is half human and half tail, but what scared me is what that being was doing. I saw these men, they were serving. They had trays, they were carrying trays, and these trays were trays of hands of men. They had chopped off hands of men, and they were putting the tray on some on the right, and then there are trays that they were bringing that had babies, and this mother of the sea was mostly interested in eating the heads of these babies. When I saw this, I started now feeling like I'm going to throw up. When I started feeling like I'm going to throw up, my friend brought something but made out of a rock where I can throw up in case I'm feeling disgusted. I threw up there, and she helped me. She said, I'm going to take this vomit and pour it on the other side. The curiosity in me would not allow me to stay this side. I was like, supposing I stay this side and the mother eats me. Let me follow my friend. I followed her without telling her that I'm coming after her, because I let her walk somehow ahead of me. When I followed her, what I found again was more disgusting. She did not pour the vomit. She was taking the vomit.
She was drinking the vomit?
Yes. It was so disgusting that I came back and I sat on the table where we arrived. The first place I told you how I was given a seat. And I sat there and I started bowing my head. I'm like, now what have I entered into? Where am I? When am I going back? What if after the vomit she's coming to eat me? Is this it for me? Will I ever see my people again? I started now thinking so much. And as I was thinking, that's when the sisters also showed up. The sister showed up. This girl who hated me, the one I call Saida, she started behaving funny now. She started making a sound like a hissing sound. Like she wants to come after me, like I've come and I'm their enemy and I've come in their camp and I'm not supposed to be there. And my friend was trying to protect me from her sister. Then she told me, this is our family. This is my sister. Forget her aggressiveness. I brought you here because I'm interested in working with you. I have a career that I'm building there. I'm going to be a model. And I also have a cosmetics company. I have a fashion company. So I get some of my materials from here, and that's what makes my things unique. And she started explaining to me. There's that girl, the girl that I called Claudia in the other documentary. They said that girl works for us. She's the health prefect, the school. She has access to the sanitary towels. We gather all that, and then we also use it as part of the material. And then we squeeze out the blood, and we use it as part of the material. I mix with the herbs, and I do very good skin products. She said, have a laboratory. Forget about my mom and the naked men that you see. That one I'm trying to not to go in depth because I know there are children that watch.
Oh, those men were naked?
They were naked, very naked as they were born. And those men were helping them to multiply, because what they want to create a kind of children that can survive both here and there in their world. So now, if they mix with a human being, there are chances of them having a full human baby or a baby who is half tail, half human. So if they have a full human baby, after the baby has matured, they bring the baby here. And the baby lives among us and they grow. So there are some people that are not 100% human. And those are the people who are influencing in business and they're having big positions in power. They are the ones that are positioned in high places. So now, she explains to me, she says, I'm going to start now a beauty company where I'm going to bring things that I believe are going to sell. And I said, what are those? She said, I'm going to sell implants to enlarge people's body parts for women who want to have bigger breasts, bigger hips. If you want to add something to your body, I'm going to bring those implants. But how we work is this. I don't appear anywhere. Me, I'm behind the scenes. I use celebrities to be the face of my product because I don't want anybody to know that I am behind this and I am the owner of this. So even the one who poses as the owner of that company is not the owner. I pay that person to be the face company. And then she said, now I'm looking at working with you because I just liked you. I want to work with you and I'm willing to pay you and I will tell you what we want you to do for us. But for now, I'm just introducing you to who we are. So I said, okay, now what else do you collect from us? And why are you interested in blood? He said, we are not only interested in blood, we are interested in the human ovaries, the womb of a woman, because we are also interested in the fetus. We are also interested in the sperm, in the seed of a human being. We are interested in anything that leads to the life of a human being. And once we attach that to our product, there's no way they can resist because there's power in DNA. They just find themselves addicted to our product, but they don't know why. And that's what makes us to stand out in the market. Now, I said, okay, so what do you do with all these products? You say the fetus, you say the ovaries, you say the blood. How does all this work? And she showed me even the babies that they kill. She showed me how they grind those bones, how they mix it with their powder. She showed me how they make those nails, the powder for the nails. She showed me how they mix
acrylic nails.
Yes, the powder that makes some of those nails. She showed me how they get the blood, how they mix it with that some of the paint that we use for our nails, the ladies. So because it has, how blood dries. So they want that element where when you apply, it dries, So they get it from the blood. So they explained a lot about cosmetics that they create there. Not every cosmetic, but some of the cosmetic that they create from that kingdom. So the only way to know is through prayer. You pray over everything that you buy because there's no way of differentiating which one is coming from where. But one thing you have to know, any product that you see a celebrity promoting, especially those secular artists, promoting that cosmetic. They are promoting that powder. They are promoting that lipstick. They are promoting that product. Just know where it's coming from, because their product is very different from the normal product. It's original.
It has this expensive look and feel to it.
Yeah, so she now starts explaining and things start making sense. And she said, I'm working with celebrities and we are going to bring it. We are going to bring our items and it's going to sell. And indeed, she started a beauty company that sold. She made millions of money because the celebrities were promoting that product. But at a certain point, women started rotting. You go and enlarge your butt and then the butt starts rotting. The breasts start rotting because it's from the marine kingdom. So they don't show you the side effects. They show you the beauty. So, and then it's a lie because they get people who are already beautiful